prospect receives a check-in from his agent and wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hogan Harris, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice.
So next to hit is number 5. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go. Hey, let's stand up there, huh?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike one. As we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6.
He's out.
3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, Lázaro Armenteros. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Here we go, guys.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Colin Thoreau.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it.
So here is number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1,
no strike. The fastball got away from him there.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike
1-1. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front. 6. Now to the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Let's turn it now. Come on.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. And now, Cody struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Popped him up. Low over to his right.
I got it. Mine.
2 down. Now at the plate, here is Porter Witt, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to leave them loaded. Swinging a ground ball to third. Reined in. He'll just step on third and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. So stepping in is number 5. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Stay through. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled the
Counts
fastball
1-0.
down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hey!
A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in next, number 5. Runner in scoring position with
Your
Sukon.
pitch. He's coming to you.
From the stretch. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. On the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the...
Hey, come on, big dog.
So the next to bat will be number 5. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
What's your pitch, huh?
From the stretch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Hey, get your pitch up there, huh? Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And
1 ball,
he misses
2
with a
strikes.
fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it now. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-3 tonight. The Midland Rockhounds hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hogan Harris earns his first win of the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. San Antonio find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Brian Howard, Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 5
1-0.
is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball tonight.
You know, Dero, this
I
is
got a
the time
ball,
to
1
get
strike.
greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he pumps the
I got to count
fastball
1 and
by
2.
him here. 1 and 2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Get a good one.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
And now here is number 5. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball.
And that misses ball 1.
Attaboy.
1 out, nobody on. Big swing.
I got
and a
1
miss
ball,
at the
1 strike.
changeup, a ball and a strike. And it's 1
The
and
count
2.
is 1 and 2.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, but the throw
No, he's
is
safe.
late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jim Hernandez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Not the way you'd like to throw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Drive that pitch, huh?
First and second now, 1 man out.
Hey, good one.
And a fastball
impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Let her in. One time.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even...
Next up is number 5. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And now the first pitch. And he waves at a
0-1.
curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That way to find that sweet spot right there.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now is Jim Hernandez, singled in his last at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
All right, one time right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front as he rolls over into second.
He drives.
Important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Danny Dunn. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Number 5 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball
the count.
for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the
1-1.
field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 4-3.
Working ahead.
Stepping in once again is number 5. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Let it fly.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. but this will land untouched. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Slide.
Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. San Antonio used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aaron Leisure earns his first win of the season. Trey Wingener records the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Nail gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning.
Find it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jim Hernandez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Pitch misses low. Throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now to the plate, here is Jim Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Zucon. He's set the 3-1. And
Nope.
that misses
Ball
for
four.
4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next, here is Fisher Asuncion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Dig.
Giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now it'll be Chase Calabwe. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches.
So next to bat, the Lázaro Armenteros, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. The 2-1 home. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. There's 1.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 5, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Thomas has to come in a few steps. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Armando Montes. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
We got
And I
an infield
believe,
fly.
yes, the umpire signaling for the
Batter's
infield
out.
fly rule. So now into the box is Porter Witt. Came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. He's got it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him. Digging in will be number 5. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss.
No
and he's in
balls,
trouble
2 strikes.
now, 0-2.
Man, as a
Hey,
pitcher,
wait
you
for a
have
good
to
one and
love
drive
pitching
it. I'll pick
0-2.
one out.
Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll try and
1
tempt
ball,
him
2
with one in
strikes,
the
the
dirt,
count.
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Stepping in next, number 5. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8. Now to bat, Marcos Brito. Fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. This one's down to third. And there's
Got him.
1 away. Next to dig in, number 5. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, see it drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
See it, drive it. Let's
Ready
go right
with the
here.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball
Ball
too
1.
high, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays
Nope,
off
that's off the
fastball
plate.
away,
Ball
and
2.
it's 2-0.
Nice and patient, 1 at a time.
And a good comeback
The
fastball.
count is 2
there. It's
and
2
1.
balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Hey, hit me a speed right
Has
here.
them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the baseball purists certainly wouldn't love a game like this one with tons of offense, but you certainly can't complain about the lack of action. Pretty impressive showing from both of these teams up there swinging the bats.
8-6, the final score tonight. Midland wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Nail earns his first win of the season. Jorge Ruiz closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this season. This has been
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.